Welcome, seekers of wisdom. Today, we embark on a journey to explore the pursuit of happiness through the lens of ancient Greek philosophy. Happiness, something we all crave. But what did the ancient philosophers say about this timeless pursuit? What lessons can we learn from their teachings today? Let's find out. Our first stop is the great Socrates, known for his method of questioning and his belief that happiness comes not from external wealth or fame, but from the internal pursuit of knowledge and virtue. Socrates taught that the unexamined life is not worth living. He believed true happiness arises from self-examination, understanding our own thoughts, desires, and actions. In his eyes, happiness isn't about material success, but about aligning our life with virtue and wisdom. Think about it. How often do we rush through life, chasing fleeting pleasures or external validation, without ever questioning what truly brings us peace? Socrates reminds us that happiness begins within by knowing ourselves better. Next, we turn to Socrates' student Plato. In his famous work, The Republic, Plato presents a vision of happiness through the idea of harmony within the soul. Plato argued that true happiness comes when the three parts of the soul, reason, spirit, and appetite, are in balance. Reason should govern, spirit should support, and appetite should be controlled. Plato believed that by cultivating wisdom, courage, and temperance, we could achieve the ultimate form of happiness, one that is in harmony with our true nature. When our desires don't rule us, when our mind is clear and focused, only then can we live in true happiness. The key to happiness, for Plato, lies our ability to live a balanced life, where intellect leads and desires follow. Aristotle, Plato's student, had a slightly different take on happiness. For him, the highest form of happiness was eudaimonia, often translated as flourishing or living well. This isn't just about momentary pleasure, it's about living a life of virtue and fulfilling your potential. Aristotle introduced the idea of the golden mean, the balance between excess and deficiency. He explained that happiness isn't found in extremes, but in moderation. Whether it's in our work, relationships, or pleasures, finding the middle path between too much and too little is the key. For Aristotle, living a life of virtue, such as courage, generosity, and wisdom, was essential for achieving eudaimonia. Happiness is not a momentary emotion, but a way of being, a process of becoming the best version of yourself. Epicurus, a philosopher known for his focus on pleasure, has a more relaxed approach. He argued that happiness comes from seeking simple pleasures and cultivating inner peace. For Epicurus, true happiness is about achieving ataraxia, or a state of tranquility, free from fear and pain. He believed that by living a modest life, avoiding unnecessary desires, and appreciating the simple joys of life, we could find lasting contentment. Unlike hedonism, which promotes indulgence in excess, Epicurus' philosophy teaches us to appreciate the small things: friendship, good food, nature, and reflection. Happiness, in his view, isn't about chasing endless desires, but about eliminating the unnecessary ones and focusing on what truly brings peace to the mind. And then we have the Stoics, philosophers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, who taught that happiness comes from controlling what we can and accepting what we cannot. The Stoic ideal of happiness is rooted in resilience, in maintaining peace of mind regardless of external circumstances. For the Stoics, it's not about external wealth or success. It's about how we respond to life's challenges. Stoicism teaches us that we can't control the events around us, but we can control our reactions. By focusing on virtue, wisdom, and understanding, we free ourselves from the negative impact of external circumstances. Happiness, for a Stoic, is found in aligning ourselves with nature and accepting the flow of life with grace. As we journey through the wisdom of these great thinkers, we realize that happiness isn't a one-size-fits-all answer. Whether through the self-examination of Socrates, the harmony of the soul with Plato, the golden mean of Aristotle, the simple pleasures of Epicurus, or the resilience of the Stoics, each philosophy offers a different piece of the puzzle. So, what does this mean for us today? Maybe it's a reminder that true happiness isn't about chasing fleeting desires or external validation, but about cultivating a life of virtue, balance, and inner peace. Perhaps it's about taking the time to reflect, simplify our lives, and face life's challenges with a calm and resilient spirit. Take these lessons with you. Happiness is a journey, not a destination, and it's one that starts from within. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of happiness through ancient Greek philosophy. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Which philosopher's idea of happiness resonates with you the most? Until next time, live with wisdom, live with purpose.